It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
70, 18,
Milrow with it on first. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's complete. Play made by Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Intercepted in the end zone. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 23. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Works his way to the 35. Oh, a stiff arm. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Into the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have it 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Open the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Works the sideline to the 30. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down, ball at the 36. To Hampton. And they love to see him climbing forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
From the 39. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. Hampton gets the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 42. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Baker now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running it with Hampton. So an exciting first half partner has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Buccaneers driving for a score and a halftime lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing, Baker. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. He gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
23-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Got it. Ready?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He'll throw it. That's caught beyond the marker.
Good offenses, take good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hampton trying the left side. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw here. Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Baker now off the play fake. Jump off caught by his back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Mayfield now from the gun. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Irving here from the gun. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Milrow with it on 1st. Got for big yards on the right side. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
One of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the 31. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
For Seattle.
On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Palmer on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They think the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's Baker to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Pistol now for Milrow.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. From the gun, Milrow. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's fourth and goal late.
Get it. Hop 70, hop 19 tight, 19.
Looking to throw. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Mayfield from his end zone. Gets his tight end on the corner route.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Irving. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Launches this one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover to provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again is Baker. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Baker throwing again. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Connects on the crosser. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Will give up the gut to Walker. Rob's for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, 60, Bobcat, 60, Mustang, 19.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes...
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers, 25.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Johnson with a return here. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. There it is, drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in the
second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Slot man motioned over. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field. We know before the game, when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
It all comes down to this, partner. 30 seconds left down to score. They have to get this football back. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Deputy Lions.
They look to throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that's a finish off this win for him. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when he's going for the end zone.
Buccaneers, 32. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Fitting, that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So several thousand